Alright, what's up, y'all? Here are 5 things I wish I knew when I first started trading. Basically, I like to keep it authentic. Everything's gonna be coming off the top of my head right now, and yeah, it's not gonna be edited. And you guys might say it's just because I'm fucking lazy, and that's partly the truth, but also I like just to keep it for real with you guys in the industry that's filled with fucking hyper edited content, fake people, scammers, etc. I just want to keep it for real with you guys. So the first thing I wish I knew at the start was ICT. Now, chill, I'm not a glazer. I'm not about to fuck suck his dick, right? But it's like ICT really is, at least for me, the best way to view the markets, right? So let me actually hop onto the chart. Little preview of my trade today, right? Like, bro, I've honestly seen, first of all, what the fuck is this, right? That's crazy. Okay, but look, we've seen a SMT, and if you guys don't know ICT, just watch my videos, I'll teach you guys everything. But boom, we've seen an SMT, an order block. I wasn't trading around this time, but I started trading here. I realized I could have gotten in here. Again, I wasn't on the markets. We moved back down to a 3-minute order block, formed the SMT at the same time. I entered right off the fucking order block form. Just top tick that shit down to this sell side liquidity. And this is such like a beautiful way to trade, and I wouldn't have been able to trade this way if I didn't know ICT, if I didn't like study it. But yeah, it's a really nice trade. It's a fucking fast trade breakdown, but yeah, ICT really just showed me. I started off with support and resistance. That's the first thing you see when you search up how to start day trading. It's support and resistance, trend line breaks. They have breaker structures in there, but that's literally all you really see, right? And yeah, once you actually learn what each individual candle is doing, rather than like, oh, okay, trend line break, time to short. When you start to learn exactly what the candles are doing and why they're forming the way that they are, yeah, you become a way better trader. Also, ICT is a way for us to decipher the algorithms. Now, this is where people say, oh, it's not true or whatever, but we believe that the markets are made by algorithms and they're run by algorithms, right? Like the market makers, they have their own algorithms and shit. So ICT is just a way to put the puzzle pieces together. It's not going to guarantee success when you first start with it, but it's just you have the tools to carve your own success, right? Yeah, I wish I started with ICT, to be honest with you. Now, the second thing I wish I knew is that I wouldn't be profitable in the first 3 months. So when I first started trading, I was sitting with my ex, and I remember I was laying down with her, and one sec. Okay, my bad. Somebody walked in. So I was laying down in bed with my ex, and I was like looking on my computer and shit, and I was like, in my head, I'm like, damn, in 3 months from now, I'm gonna have my funded. I'll be able to splurge on her. I'll be able to buy a car or whatever. So I had all these big ambitions, but yeah, it didn't happen, of course, right? Even now, I don't have a funded. I'm still in the process of doing the eval, and this whole channel is just me documenting my growth. By the way, I'm not trying to sell you guys nothing, but basically, I wish at the start I was humble about it and I didn't rush into the process, because I fucked up a bunch of funded evals because I started too early. Instead, I should have just sat down on my ass and for the first 6 months not even focused on profits once. I should have just sat down on my ass and just studied the game, right? Studied ICT, studied the markets, understood what everything is trying to say to me, right? Because now I have a really nice understanding of the markets, and I feel like I'm gonna get a funded by the end of this month or maybe next month, right? It's just like I feel like it's like the breakthroughs right here, and it's like life changing. But yeah, like you shouldn't focus on profits right away, and that also cooks you with your trades as well, because that makes you overtrade. It makes you over leverage. It makes you just kind of like too hasty about the funded process. And yeah, not gonna lie, that's why a lot of people are blowing their fundeds, and that's why the prop firm industry is making a lot of money. People are just way too focused on the outcome rather than the journey. And in some sense, trading is kind of philosophical. So originally, I used to revenge trade a lot. I don't know if I have a screenshot, but I'll throw it up if I can find it. But there was a point in my life where I would flex having a bunch of fucking executions on my screen. And then I realized I'm just dumb as fuck, right? I overtraded, I revenge traded, and I kept blowing my accounts. When instead, I should just stuck to 1 to 2 trades per day, sat on my ass, back tested, studied the markets, studied risk management, and I would have been where I am right now a lot quicker. So yeah, that's another thing I want to talk about is I wish I learned risk management earlier. Before, I used to just kind of be like, yeah, risk management, whatever, fuck that. I'm trying to get rich fast. Like, you can't get rich fast without risking. That was my mindset. But then, fucking, I lost a bunch of money. I had a lot of money saved up, and I lost it all. So, it's better to have risk management. And that's what makes day trading not gambling. So, in our eyes, or the way that we used to, or not our eyes, but our parents' eyes, our friends' eyes, everybody, that when they look at day trading, they think gambling. I could see why they think that, but once you start separating just the emotional ties to currency from day trading, and you look at it strictly as a form of like an art form, and you start managing your risk better, and you start learning the actual process of trading, it's not gambling anymore because you're guaranteed to win a lot more than you lose. And when you win, the risk to reward ratio is going to be a lot huger. So let's say you have a $10,000 account. I used to fucking risk $200 because if I caught let's say a 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio, that's one band. But more often than not, because first of all, I didn't understand the markets as well, I would lose that $200 and I would be fucking pissed for the rest of the day, right? For the rest of the week even, I would be trying to claw back, right? Like, I remember the days when I was just in drawdown and I was just fucking clawing back, right? I would have a fucking breath of relief when I would blow my funders because I'm finally out of drawdown, right? So that's when I had to learn risk management. So now I risk 0.5 to 1% of my account. So if I have a $10,000 account, the max I'll risk is $100, right? So I would risk nowadays roughly around like 50%. $50 in that $10,000 account. And yes, the process is slower, and I'm making money slower, and it's kind of like I'm making little hits at a time for this funded, but it's a lot better than going for the funded and just fucking losing all your money. Another thing I want to talk about, and I know this video is kind of boring, but this is just for the real ones. I want to have a straight conversation with you guys. Another thing I learned is that you shouldn't be telling no one you trade. So I started trading and I was fucking geeked, bro. I was telling everybody. I told my mom, my dad, because we had a lot of debts at that time. Like, our family had a lot of debts. I was like, bro, I'll pay it all off. I'm gonna learn how to trade. Now I look stupid because I didn't do what I promised. But also, when I first told them, they looked at me like I was crazy. Like, what do you mean you're gonna trade and pay off the debts? What do you mean you're gonna do this, right? Because they have the common misconception that it's gambling. They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? How are you gonna pay off the debts? So yeah, low-key, just don't tell no one you trade. Even my friends, I tell them I trade, and I have a constant checkup with them. They're like, oh, how's your funding going? I blew another one. That was a reoccurrence, and it's very demoralizing. And they don't really understand the process of trading. They don't understand how hard it could be for some people. So they kind of just look at you like you're a fucking clown. They're like, oh, so for a year now you've been trading and you're not making any profit. You haven't made a single dollar. Are you stupid or something? But yeah, again, they don't realize that right now I'm fucking versing. Me, a redacted age kid, I'm not gonna fucking say it. I'm versing big corporations filled with fucking mathletes, right? Olympic fucking mathematicians. I'm versing them, the markets. And nowadays I'm winning more often than not, but they think people would think you're stupid because you're losing more, right? Or when you first start, you're gonna lose a lot, right? That's just the thing. Just learn risk management, study ICT, don't tell anybody you trade. Don't expect too much from this shit at the start. This is life changing. I know personally because I've met people my age right now that have $2 million in the bank because of this shit, right? And if I told you my age, you guys would be like, what the fuck, right? You guys would be shocked too. But I just don't want to fucking say nothing federal. But yeah, I seen the good it does to people, right? And these guys, they started when they were like 13. So yeah, of course they know what they're doing now. Also, there's some people I used to have on my Discord server. There was this one guy named Simon. I don't even know what happened to this guy. He ended up deleting his account, his Discord account. But this guy was making like $20,000-$30,000 a day. It's life-changing money. It's life-changing money. But you have to reach that certain point. And I started becoming profitable when I realized that it's a decision to be profitable. It's not just luck. I guess you could say like, yeah, you have to like study and work hard. But again, that's part of the decision of you saying, okay, I'm going to be profitable. So make the decision to be profitable and you will achieve everything, right? And not only like, is this good for trading, but this is really good life advice in general. Make the decision to be something, right? Make the decision. You have to know that you're gonna be profitable. It's not that I want to be profitable. It's like, I am profitable. I am. And you have to just keep telling yourself that. And as well as like putting in work, of course. And then you're gonna manifest yourself into profitability. Now, I've been yapping for a minute now, and I feel a great fucking shift happening outside. I feel like people are about to start walking in and out. So I'm gonna just say bye to you guys. I want to quickly talk about my fucking free Discord. Yeah, we kind of goon around right now because the markets are low-key closed, but like, or not closed, but it's like off session. But usually at 3 a.m. you'll catch these guys. They'll be up, they'll be trading. Yeah, fuck you, Locked. You suck ass. Nah, I'm playing. By the way, go subscribe to this guy's channel, man. He's a good person. He makes a lot of nice videos, educational videos. Just search up Market Maven. But yeah, anyways, we'll see. Even make profits and shit. You already know. You already know. I dropped this profit in chat. And also this morning's trade. Dang. You know, we're all fucking banking out here. So just join the community, bank out with us. Literally, it's free. There's nothing paid for on this. I have like free courses right here that I've made. I have sauce over here, like free Spotify premium if you guys want. Like a bunch of videos. Some people's courses. But yeah, just join up. And I feel like it's gonna remain free. The community's gonna remain free forever. But I think like the only paid for thing I'll add is like, you know how Justin Werleen has like his like group calls. I feel like that's the only thing I would ever implement that's paid for. Just like it'll be like a package where it's like a one-on-one mentorship and as well as group calls. It's like a monthly package and you guys could just like book a meeting with me, talk to me one-on-one. At the same time, market opens, we'll be trading together, we'll be making money together. And the only reason why I'm gonna ever do that is because it kind of like pays for itself. Like once you pay for the month and we make bread together and you're actually putting in money into it, you know, it'll pay off by itself. Anyways, I'm yapping right now. I'll see you guys later. Peace.